American River College is making history. It's one of 2 schools in the state with a funeral program, and now it's the first college in America with its own mortuary.
You know, there's so much to the funeral industry. Just think about it. You have to learn biology, you have to learn chemistry, cosmetics, sales, even psychology. And we were there for the school's first on-campus funeral.
Gather to remember and to celebrate the life of Randall Rescue.
For the families, it's a dark day.
We honor and remember a life that was well lived.
Today, for students at American River College, it's their time to shine.
It's just something I'm very passionate about, and I feel like I can succeed in that.
Mortuary science students like Emmy Myers are learning every step in the meticulous death care process inside the first ever full working mortuary on a college campus. From refrigeration to embalming.
And this is a cosmetic dye to just help bring a normal color back into the body.
Cosmetics to dressing.
So we can first start with his shirt.
They work on real people who have passed away.
It's an incredible opportunity that, we're so lucky to have.
So you might be wondering, where do they find the people they're working on? They're indigents. The Sacramento Coroner's Office gives families the option, if they can't afford the service, to put their loved ones through this program.
And these people have been kind enough to allow us to do this. To help students learn.
For privacy reasons today, with our cameras here, they've substituted a real person for a mannequin. The head of the program, Dr. Valerie Rose, says it took 10 years of planning and school bonds to build this mortuary. Up until now, these community college students only got real-world training through internships in funeral homes. Now, it's part of class.
In lecture, then we say, oh, hey, instead of just me telling you about it, we bring them in and show them.
I was fascinated with facial recreation.
Mia Garcia has learned how to style hair, apply cosmetics, even rebuild a face after trauma.
I think it's really important that they look peaceful and like themselves.
I call it their big day. It's kind of their last presentation to their families.
They know how to use machines to place the person into a casket.
Randy is survived by his wife Lynn, brother Mike.
During this first ever funeral in the school's mortuary,
Randy will be greatly missed.
People play the parts of mourners.
My name's Mike. I'm Randy's brother.
Because psychology is a big part of the industry.
There is violence at funerals. There is the introduction of someone that was involved in someone's life that no one knew about until they show up at the funeral. But as a professional, you have to be prepared for something like that.
And Dr. Rose plans to replace those playing the parts of mourners next semester with actual relatives of the indigents.
I'm just so thankful that I'm here now.
Training future funeral professionals in a way no other school in America can.
We're part of something pretty big here.
So fascinating, a really interesting look behind the scenes of what happens in this program. So what happens to the indigent person after this service?
Well, after they go through the service, they're cremated, and then the remains go back to the coroner's office. In some cases, the coroner's office will bring those cremated remains and give them to the families who could not afford the service.
Wow. So how long does this program last for the students involved?
You know, they have a choice. They could do the program in a year. It's very intense if they do that, or 2 years after that. But the latest numbers show that this school has a graduation rate of 100%, and nearly everybody who goes through this program lands a job in the funeral industry.
Yeah, it's so interesting to see how many different categories of this program really exist.
They have to be experts at so many things. I mean, we're talking biology, we're talking chemistry, cosmetics, and then sales. You got to sell the casket. You got to do the sales, and then after all that, you have to deal with the psychology, because the family walks in. You have no idea if a child's going to show up that maybe nobody knew about, or if there's a mistress or a spouse, and they have to deal with that in real time.
Wow. Takes a lot of compassion and care to work with families too. All right, cool. All right, Curtis, thank you so much for that inside look.